Okay, so welcome everyone to the channel. We're going to talk about Rocket Labs today, or Rocket Lab, and trying to see if investors are fleeing the stock. It may seem like it, but there's this plateau that I'm going to show you on the chart that could mean something different. So welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys tap that bell notification as well, because I don't want you to miss my content that I'm creating here on this platform to show you an easier way to see where prices are going to go. So we're going to try to plot a price prediction here for Rocket Lab. Hopefully, if it doesn't look like the market is giving us anything probable that will play in our favor, then we won't drop a prediction. So let's go ahead and talk real quick. So this is the current price action in the market in Rocket Lab. Is it bullish or is it bearish? Or is this a potential hold in the market? Right now, as what I see, I would say that the market could be a hold because of this trading price action right here for Rocket Lab. Okay, so something's going on. When you see these many trading days and the market's not moving, but it's trading within a range, something is happening. There's only two things that can happen when you see market trading within ranges. Either somebody is stopping the market from going lower because they want to buy more of the stock, or they're stopping the market from going higher because they got more stock to sell before price goes down. Okay, either or. So there's a big institution, a big player in the market in Rocket Lab right now. Either they are trying to sell out their position, or they're trying to accumulate and buy more stock for their position because they know long term Rocket Lab is going to go up. What do you think this is right now in Rocket Lab? You think someone is accumulating their position, or you think there's someone trying to sell out their position? Let's find out. So currently the market trend is down, right? So Rocket Lab definitely is not bullish in the sense that we're going to look for the market to break out. However, we will create certain pockets that we recognize will be more selling. So that's one there. Here's another pocket there. Okay, let's look at Rocket Lab on the 5-hour chart. Let me look at this on the 330. Okay, so here's a big pocket right there for Rocket Lab. That's probably the biggest, most important one. If we're going to see the market switch from being bearish to bullish, here's a smaller one here too. And then we're going to create this one. So this is what it looked like on the daily chart with all the sell pockets that we think is going to be real important for the buyers to control, to let us know if this person is accumulating or selling their position. Now, just like we got these sell pockets, we're going to create buy pockets down here at the bottom for Rocket Lab. So I think you guys can see it clear as day that there's someone right there that is buying Rocket Lab. They're not letting this market collapse below this buy pocket. This is very important, because if they don't hold this pocket, then we'll have to look more left to the chart to figure out, okay, where are the next anticipated buyers? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop this on the chart. This probably will be the biggest one I'll be looking at right there, the target for Rocket Lab, if we're going to look for price to go down. So if you look at this, let's look at all of this volume right here. You see that? All of this volume right there. That's a big player. They leave their footprints. So wherever price was trading at right there for Rocket Lab, apparently they were buying, because after this particular day, You guys can see that Rocket Lab. Here we go. They put it on the daily so we can see it better. Okay, you guys can see right here after this particular day, right? Somebody really came through, and after earnings was released in Rocket Lab, you guys can see market was up 28.5%. The next day down 8%. But on the third day, the 15th of November, the market went up 9.5%. So majority of all of this volume from November the 13th, even though the market closed down on the open, was buying. It took 3 days for that big buyer to come into the market and potentially come in and move the market back up. All right. So given that that's the case, that buyer is still there now, because look at where price has rested today. Okay. This area right here. So look at where the market in Rocket Lab is trading at today. You see that? So that person, this institution, this hedge fund, whoever that did all of this volume back in November, they're still here today. So if this individual, if this company, if this hedge fund, if this financial institution leaves the market, Rocket Lab will go lower. They're the ones that's trying to keep this price up. Okay, specifically who it is, I don't know, but we can tell that they don't want the market to go down right now. All right, they don't want that to happen. So now this is a very, very important location that we'll get an answer to whether or not price is going to continue to stay elevated or it will begin to go down. So here is Rocket Lab on the 3. Okay. Here it is on the 4. You guys can see we did receive a sell signal in the market in Rocket Lab. And considering what's going on with the economy, with Trump's tariffs, the market is currently down. It looked like those buyers are going to have to come back into the market and buy the stock again if they don't want the market to go lower. Here is Rocket Lab on the 5-day. Here it is on the weekly chart. Rocket Lab on the 2 weeks. Looking at this on the 2 weeks chart, I'm definitely convinced that there's someone propping this stock up. They don't want the market to fall, because after this massive spread, price closing off the lows, the next 2 weeks we got the same thing. So if someone is trying to keep this stock from cratering, they don't want to see that happen. Here it is on the 3. Okay. Here is Rocket Lab on the 5. This is definitely bearish. So I will say long term, I won't look for this market to go up. It looks good. It looks great. Price is consolidating. We're seeing the trade in the channel on the daily time frame. Cool. But when you transition from different times to further out, it doesn't look bullish. Here it is for the month of March. All right. So right now, I think the market is being tricked and fooled into thinking that this is a buying opportunity in the short term off of people thinking and supporting this stock around $16.50. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this buy pocket here in Rocket Lab. Because those buyers really had to come in like today and see if they're going to continue to keep this stock propped up. So we'll do this. We'll go ahead and look for the market in Rocket Lab to go lower. First target is going to be at this buy pocket. Okay, because we already know buyers are there. 16.16% from the close of yesterday. It might hit the top of the buy pocket, which is 12 3/4. Our next target is going to be all the way down here. This next buy pocket around 15. Well, I'm sorry, $14.40 to $14. That is 28.34% there. We'll leave it like that. I'm mostly playing this on the long term, i.e. the weekly time frame, because that's where I'm seeing the weakness. Even though I do acknowledge short term, this stock is trying to hold and it's trying to go up. But I'm suspecting that those buyers are going to run out of cash, or that big buyer who's been supporting price in Rocket Lab, they're just going to leave because they're completed their campaign of either selling out the market in the stock. So give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.